Okay, back it up. This video was going to be about changing out the rotor to 203mm, but I found that the upgrade just wasn't worth the price or worth the time doing. The only real way you're going to get that better braking power is with a 4-piston brake. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about changing out the cassette. So we're back over here at Pedal Driven in Sanford, Florida, and we're going to do what I call an upgrade. And let's see how it works out. So Joe's going to take good care of us today. So I'm switching out the gears to another Shimano Cassette Silver. And it's going to be a little smaller sprockets. It's going to a 11 to 28. This hopefully will help with a little of the ghost pedaling that I've been getting at higher speeds. The bike is back on the world's strongest bike stand. That is that concreted to the floor?
It is not.
But it's heavy duty for sure. So, for the second time, back tire is off. We're going to hang on to those sprockets. We're making a wall mount collection here of parts that we took off. That's a tool for every bike owner right there. So that's all that's behind there. No motor in that. And they look pretty good for 2,100 miles. I'm not complaining. I'm just going to try out something different. See if how it affects the ride. Smaller gears are on now, and it's just as quiet as the other ones, but I'm going to start using the lower gears, the first, second, and third a little bit more. That's gear 1. Gear 1 is just like a free-for-all. And it's definitely made for uphill. But the shifting is extremely smooth. Yes, I can definitely feel in pedal assist 2, there's a lot of resistance. So we're going to go in pedal assist 3. No ghost pedaling in 3 at all. Let's try 4. Running out of room here. Definitely have to pedal harder, which is kind of my goal. I wanted the option to have to pedal a little bit harder. And for those of you who don't know what ghost pedaling is, on an e-bike you get to a certain speed on a pedal assist. Let's say you're in 3 and you're doing 20 miles an hour. And you keep pedaling and it just doesn't do anything. You don't go any faster. There's no more high-end torque per se to go faster. So you're essentially just pedaling for the sake of pedaling. You get a lower gear. I went down just from a 12 sprocket to 11 sprocket, which seems to be a little bit better. Most likely the bike pedal assist modes were, the sprocket size and the gear ratios were factored in. However, I think by lowering them a little bit, it gives you a chance to use some of the lower gears like 2, 3, and 4, and get some really good power out of it. Right there, that was 23 miles an hour in gear 6. No ghosting there. So it's something to think about. And I'm not an expert when it comes to bike repair or bike maintenance or bike upgrades, but I make the mistakes. I try stuff out so you guys don't have to. The purpose of this video is to show that you can do some great upgrades to get some comfort and make the bike a little bit more conducive to your riding style. But not every single upgrade is worth the time or the money unless you just are into doing upgrades. So for example, I went back to the stock rotor. Even though it looked nice, I just didn't think it was worth, kind of loud, and it did rub a little bit. I don't know if it was just not straight or, but the 180 rotors are doing fine. Sometimes less is more. There is one last upgrade that I think would be a true upgrade in reference to the fork. It's coming in hopefully this week, and try it out. I'm going to put it on myself this time. I don't claim to be an expert, but I did buy the proper tool. Hopefully it'll give me the opportunity to ride a little more off-road, which I'm willing to do with the right equipment. And since it is a hardtail, you are going to feel a little bit of the bumps on the back end, but the seat post is probably one of the best upgrades I have done. I did go back to the original seat. I barely got any miles on this seat, and I did change back the handlebars to the standard ones that came with it. They actually seem very comfortable. I did keep the little red accents on there though. Going to the silver smaller sprockets definitely helped my riding style. I can stay in the lower gears like 2, 3, and 4 and pedal assist 2 and not feel like I'm over pedaling for the power that it's putting out. So far so good. Not a very difficult upgrade, just need the proper tools. I just wanted Joe at the bike shop to do it for me, just to make sure everything looks good and that it can work, which it can. You can go to a smaller set. And shout out to Joe at Pedal Driven Bike Shop in Sanford, Florida. If you ever get a chance to get down there, check them out. They do good work and they're very friendly down there. So I do appreciate all of you who have liked and subscribed. I'm near 1,000. I'd like to hit that mark this year. I'm still very much enjoying the Aventon Adventure. Got 2,100 miles. The bike is riding like new. So if you have any questions, hit me up. I'd love to talk to you. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching The Marvel of E-Bikes. And as always, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. Talk to you later.